you for this great opportunity for me to present Zonga. I will have one question for you after the session. And that question I would like you to think of already when I tell you what Zonga is about. The question will be, how would you market this service? We are all also looking for allies and partners that would like to start helping us bringing Zonga to Estonia. But if somebody is interested, please come forward after and talk to me about that. The idea behind Zonga came from our own pain. I've been traveling around the world for some time already, about 10 years now, and I always had the problem to connect to the internet. How many of you have the same problem when you're abroad? Great to see so many hands in the air. And this market study also proved that there's market potential for the service. So what are we bringing in addition to the regular current services, like trying to find a Wi-Fi hotspot or using your own mobile phone as a modem to connect to the internet? They both have their own problems, like Wi-Fi's are not always available. They might work, they might not work that well. For example, in the hotel that we're staying right now, the connection is pretty crappy and few services are disabled. I already checked them. And as you already know, I guess, that roaming charges for data are extremely high when you're abroad. So for example, for me it's not an option to use my mobile phone. I'm not a rich guy yet. So how we are approaching this problem, we are offering a Wi-Fi modem as a rental service. Like you would be renting a car when you go abroad. A fixed daily fee and no limitations. It works on all devices because it's a Wi-Fi modem, so you don't need to install anything on your computer. And also it doesn't even need a computer. You can use it on your iPhone or iPad or any other smartphone or tablet device which you have. Basically all the devices at the moment are capable of operating with Zonga. And obviously, because we're using 3G to connect to the internet, we're using the local operator's network. It works in all places that you have a mobile phone connection. Of course, you might say that there's a limitation on speed, or it doesn't work in exactly every place we go to. But I would say that this is the best way to access internet in any place that you possibly can be. Currently, we operate in Finland, Russia and Sweden. So whether you're traveling to Finland or traveling abroad from Finland, you can get our service. We are in a phase of proving the concept so that this could be monetized. And we are having very nice partners with us with this, but of course, as you can imagine, Finland is such a small market that this has been born global. So there are a few ideas of where we would be marketing and also providing the service through. We already have a hotel partner, Intercontinental Hotel Group, which consists of Holiday Inn, Crown Plaza, and in Finland also Rantasipi, Cumulus and Seurahuone. Then we're doing business with Carlson Wagonlit Travel, which is the biggest business travel agency in the world, consisting of 150 countries and having more than 19,000 travel managers. And that's a huge potential for us as well. Also, we're doing business with Finnair and Avis rent-a-car company. So that's pretty much it. I think that you already understand the idea pretty well. Our biggest problem is that nobody knows about us. And if you have any good ideas for us, please come forward. So, how would you market Zonga?
Well, how about using some kind of sharing possibility, like for instance that you get 1 day for free if you tweet, or some kind of other alternative like this?
Yeah, that's a very good idea. And let's say that about 100% of our customers have been very happy with Zonga. So that's one way of getting it marketed. So if you, for example, try Zonga and then you tweet about it, you'll get a second try for free, for instance. That's a good idea. Thank you for that.
How much money do you need?
If you need any money.
Of course, everybody needs money. The thing is that currently, as I said, we're proving the concept and not actively searching for money, but of course, when we go live around the world, we need a larger funding, and I would say that it's about 2 to 3 million then.
Okay.
How about like Lonely Planet or whatever, like that kind of websites or things which consist people who travel a lot and go through that way, go through like real customers, and I think travelers are pretty like strong community, and they actually give the good tips. It's not like hitting the market, but giving the possibility to the market.
Yeah. Lonely Planets and all the other services that we have on the internet are kind of good concepts when we already are global. But the thing is that putting money into that kind of a service that people very seldom travel to Finland is have been considering it a bit of waste right now.
One suggestion, I don't know how you sell your product today.
We started by selling Zonga ourselves in Helsinki airport. There are about 6 million people coming through the gates yearly, and about 1.5 million we thought that would be the best customer potential for us. Unfortunately, at that phase we understood that that's not the place to make the purchase decision, because people are, when they are coming from baggage claim, rushing to the taxi and to the hotel or a meeting, they are too busy to start thinking about renting a mobile subscription. And well, now we've gone pretty much to retailer model, so that, as I mentioned, we are doing business with certain travel agencies, hotel chains, car rental companies, and so forth.
Yeah, it's more than a comment. I was just thinking, should you actually market toward countries where the perception that the internet connection is not good? Meaning, if I'm traveling to Finland to Estonia, I know already there is WLAN in almost every place. I'm not going to use the 3G connection. Actually, there is a hardware, right? You're giving me a modem, right? Like.
Yes.
So
we have a device that you get and you return it, for example, by mail, which is prepaid.
Yeah, so I had to get through the pain of getting the device and the things, but when I know that VLAN in almost every cafe here in Tallinn is going to work faster than that. So should you actually try to market toward, countries where the perception of the internet is not that good.
That's why one of the main travel destinations we have is Russia, and we're negotiating with China right now, because everybody knows that when you're going to do something in Russia, it's a bit difficult. And Estonia is a small country and a small market for us, but having said that, we want to build a global network anyway, and it's not about you getting access to the internet, it's about you getting access to the internet the same way everywhere. So, for example, I went today morning to the gym in Virukeskus, and there I had very much trouble finding a network to write my emails at the same time that I work out. And there I would have had much fun with my Zonga. And also there are lots of other places that I could use it. I know that in this venue here there's a free Wi-Fi, but I need to find it out. And the much easier would be just to open my laptop cover and start working. It's not the fastest way to access the internet, but it's safe, it's secure, it's fast enough, and it's fairly priced.
Okay, thank you, Tommi. As I said, yeah, big applause to Tommi.